Hey, collective, what's up? Of course, my phone starts recording already. So, yeah, guys, I don't know what's like. I don't know what's up. Let me put my lip gloss on. You know, can't be out here with my lips all dry. I live in a very dry area, very dry region. So, I'm so late. I left so early, went and got my coffee. As soon as I take a sip, I don't know, somebody was hating because, yeah, it spilled on my shirt. I was like, what the heck? No, I had to go home and put on this. It's okay. I just wanted to be comfortable today. I just wanted to feel like free in my clothes. You know what I mean? Not so restricted. Oh my gosh. I don't know what that is. I need a fucking massage. And I think I need to I've been so stressed out. Guys, okay. Maybe it's like a little bit TMI. I don't know. I'm going to go find out. No, I'm not even going to say anything. I'm going to find out. I'm going to go and find out and see what's up. But I've been so worried. Well, no, whatever. I will tell you. So, I had my cycle this past week. It stopped for, around the right amount of time that it was supposed to stop. And then it's like trying to start up again. I'm so freaked out because, I had fibroids in the past and I had to have surgery for that. I didn't have a real support around me. And I'm so freaked out. I almost lost my life over that thing. You know what I mean? Over having that. And I had to have 5 fucking blood transfusions. And I'm freaking out. I was looking up stuff and it was just oh, it could just be because you're stressed out. I've been super tired. You know what I mean? And I can't help but to think this happened the last time that this happened to me. I had broken up with a person and they were karmic, I just don't want it to happen again. I can't afford for it to happen again, really in my life. I really can't. I'm freaked out about it. And it's crazy to me because I just remember the conversation I had with God. When I when I had that surgery before, God told me don't worry, you're healed. You're not going to have to worry about this again. And here it is. Maybe it's just stress. I don't fucking know. I was reading stuff and it was just oh, it could be, it's so scary to me, guys, because it's just me and my daughter, it's just my daughter and I. So it freaks me out because I'm just if something happens to me, what about my daughter? You know what I mean? And I've been trying to take care of myself. I really have. It was saying something with having it could have to do with being overweight, more overweight people, and I've been trying to lose weight. And saying stuff maybe changes in the diet, and I have changed my diet, but I mean, come on now. I don't know. I don't want the same things happening. I don't want it. It freaks me the fuck out. Anyways, guys, enough about me and my freak out. Anyways. Anyway, so it's 901. Let's look up that. All right, let's look up that angel number. and see what the message is. It says, God is grateful that you are finally giving yourself the love and credit you deserve. Guys, I've been trying. I hope that I'm thinking like maybe you guys have been too. Oh my God, excuse me. I really feel like you guys have been working super hard on yourself to change, to become the best versions of yourself, you know. You know what? If no one has told you today, like, I love you, I want you to know that I love you and I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. There's not another individual in this world that is like you, that can do the things that you do to the extent and to the fullestness that you do it. You're so very valued and you're so very important. So if no one has told you that, I want you to know that. I'm telling you that, okay? Sometimes we get down and we feel like, you know, things are just coming up against us. You know, and that's okay. Everybody has those days, you know, where they're feeling down about themselves. I want to help raise you up. And, you know, I kind of feel like for myself, like I get attacked energetically because of the messages that, you know, I give, as far as like helping people to see the light of themselves, helping people to realize the love in themselves and loving themselves, you know, helping people to see how wonderfully fantastic and beautiful and amazing they truly are. This is what I hope. I want everybody to live a grand life. You know, I want everyone to live the life and to achieve the life that they desire and deserve. Abundance, you know, like a wealthy life, like a real wealthy life. I know a lot of people equate wealth to just money. And that's just one aspect of it. Wealth is love. Wealth is your spirituality. Hey, okay. I'm getting a Chime update. I use the Chime to build my credit. Okay. But like, you may not know how you're going to get things done. You know, how you're going to achieve certain things. And that's okay. We're not supposed to know each and everything. You know, I was just thinking to myself, like, the other day, I was like, you know, I'm able to see so many wonderful things for other people, but I can never really see for myself how to move and operate, you know. But you know what? That's coupled with a prayer that I made for myself, you know, because I felt like people were trying to read into me in a way, like it was just like in an invasive type of way. So I was like, you know what? I had a protection. I've made a protection prayer for myself. Like, protect me from even knowing what's coming next in my life, for my life, or, you know what I mean? So that other people can't read or hear, you know, the downloads and things like that I'm getting from myself. Like, you know, I know people do that. I've heard people do it, talking amongst themselves. Like, you could say, some people are like, oh, that's craziness, because they've never experienced it, you know? But hey, it's okay. So we have 906 as well. It says, taking time to move back into a mindset of trust and surrendering all of your concerns to heaven will prepare you to experience the miraculous trust in God. Guys, this is exactly what I've been doing and working on. It's crazy. I gave a lot to God. I was like, I gave it to him again this morning. You know, I'm like, I'm so worried about this and da-da-da. I'm like, Lord God, like, I'm giving it to you. And I was like, you know, I was reminded again. I'm like, you said this. So I'm trusting in that. You know, and I send all that energy back to where it came from. You know, I cancel it out, and I just cancel that energy out. I cancel that energy out so that it harms none. And from wherever it came, I send love back within its place so that wherever it came from, it's healed with that love. That's it. That's all. Oh, let's get us, let me turn this on because it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Guys, I had to start all over with, because, you know, actually, a little bit before my breakup with my ex, I was getting like so stressed out, and I didn't really have like a good outlet for it, you know, and I started smoking, again. I got like some Black and Milds, and then, you know, and yeah, because I was like really, really stressed, and with all of the stuff that was going on and things being said and, you know, things like that, so I had to restart myself, like, to quit. It's like so difficult. It's been difficult, because once I started, I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta buy another one. No, I don't want to do all that. So I'm restarting that health goal again, you know, and it's not like I should have been stronger. Well, I just didn't have an outlet for all of it. I don't know. I'm going to try to find and figure out something else for myself to do. But a crystal message for the collective viewing this reading, you know, those appreciating themselves more. For the collective appreciating themselves and their gifts and their gifts, skills and talents. Oh, their gifts, skills, and talents and abilities that they're acknowledging and accepting about themselves. Any crystal message for this collective? A healing crystal message. You know, those that are becoming closer with God and trusting in God more. The faith that they have. All right. We have here selenite. So you guys are being cleansed, recharged, rebooted, you know. Yeah, you guys are just being cleansed and recharged. You guys could be doing like moon rituals. I'm seeing like people coming out, like maybe like recharging. You know, I don't know if you guys saw the Sabrina ones from the Sabrina episodes. Not the one with Melissa Joan Hart, but the newer ones. I think they were on Netflix. I don't know if they're still on. Haven't been on Netflix in a minute. But you know which ones, the like darker ones. 14 on the clock as well. But they have these moon ceremonies where they were trying to recharge their magical abilities and gifts. Let me set that there. I wanted to read 14 for you as well, from this book. And it's 9/11. So some type of emergency. Let me see. Ending and beginning. It says you are infinitely and cosmically connected to every living thing that is, has been, and ever will be. Connect to the wisdom that you are aligned with at this time. So her coven was being drained magically or something like that. I don't remember exactly. what was it, 14, right? It says your angels are encouraging you to spend time listening to them. Remember, angels are as loud as your willingness to listen. So I feel like you guys are coming more in contact with your guides as well. But they were trying to recharge themselves under the moon, restore their magical like abilities and essence on them. And then they had these these pagans. I guess they worshipped Pan, or they worshipped some gods like that were older than the ones like that Sabrina was Coven was involved with. And they had this cake. They had made this cake, or they had stole this cake, I forget. But they started taking chunks out of the cake, and the cake represented the moon. And as they were taking the handfuls and eating like this cake, whatever magical whatever from the moon was being dissipated and taken away. And they're like, what? I don't know. But in the end, they defeated those people. So, I guess that's all that matters. So what is this? Number 21? Is that 21? Yeah, 21. So you guys are something to do with partnerships and new beginnings and divine feminine creative power. Maybe that's why I was thinking about the moon and that moon energy, that feminine energy. Oh yeah, it is in the purple. It says divine light. That's why I was thinking about that moon. It says, in the ancient world, selenite protected against wanderings of the mind. It invokes mental clarity and divine inspiration. Spirituality is vital for you. You are a translucent soul who moves fluidly through time. Use insights wisely. Avoid confusing past with present. Okay. Maybe I'm just freaking out. I was just freaking out for nothing. You see into people's hearts to what motivates them. Do not be manipulated or too eager to please. Stand by what you know. You have the gift of clarity and mental flexibility with the power to make excellent decisions. A situation is unpredictable no matter how solid it appears. Be prepared for challenges and changes. Banish confusion. Clarity is needed. Allow divine light to inspire the future. Let go of something dear to you. Parting does not mean loss of love. Reconciliation is possible. Make the first move. Overheard conversations enlighten you. Healing insight. Being in the flow strengthens your well-being. Frequency, exceptionally high. Chakra, highest crown, soul star, and stellar gateway. Timing, Taurus and Cancer. Soul path, shining divine light on the earth. So, I feel like you guys are recognizing your abilities to do this. Your abilities, recognizing that you are a light here on the earth. I'm hearing like the salt of the earth. Like you flavor this earth so beautifully with your light, with your love, with your compassion. Even with your sternness. You guys are just very, very beautiful, beautiful beings. You guys need to know that, I feel like. I feel like you guys are reconciling with yourself. You may be reconciling with other relationships in your life, but I feel like you guys are mainly reconciling with yourself. You guys are coming back to whom you are. Oh, little baby dragonfly, tiny little thing. I feel like you guys are coming home to whom you are. And you're being praised for this. You're being uplifted for this. It's like I'm hearing finally. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I still can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hearing John Mayer's Your Body is a Wonderland, but like, I'm hearing like, you are the wonderland, like yourself. You're going through the wonders of yourself. You're finding the wonders within yourself. You know, happily, joyously, playfully. All right. I'm going to leave the message there because I do have to go in. I hope that it was beneficial. I hope that it resonates. I hope that you guys, you know, can take away from this message what you were meant to. I just want you guys to know that I love you and I thank you for being here. I hope that I don't got another hole in my lip to where I waste my coffee on it. Because I can't go back now. And I feel like that's like you guys can't go back to how things were. To being lost within yourself, within this world. You guys are happily, joyfully moving through and finding the depths of you. Okay? Some parts may be troublesome to accept. Kind of like how in the movie Inside Out, as well as Inside Out 2, like the development of you. You know, Joy in the gang, because like they got kicked out by anxiety. You know, you guys may have been very anxious, and letting that overrun and overrule your mind, just going crazy. You know, you know, she had all of these new different emotions coming in, or, you know, or maybe you never really truly dealt with those emotions. You didn't truly develop from them, and maybe you're doing that now. But just in that movie, you know, I think the only one who made it back up was Sadness. She had made it back up before the rest of them did. And 2244. Let me read that for you before I go in. 22 says, you are at a crucial point on your journey which will help you understand the relationships and spiritual assignments that will support your growth. Your guardian angel is wrapping you in a cloak of loving protection. You are safe. So they, like, anxiety had kicked them out. Joined the gang, like they're traveling through. A lot of things were because I'm getting them both mixed up. A lot of things were being dealt with. I think that they were trying to change Riley's core memories and replace them, and trying to remake Riley into something that she wasn't. And Riley had to come back to herself, to whom her core true values. You know what I'm saying? Riley had ditched some of her friends so she could try to appear to be cooler, or, you know, because she wanted to fit in. And I feel like, collective, you guys are coming out of that type of a mindset and that type of energy. You guys are actually acknowledging, like, yes, you know, I don't feel like enough. I haven't felt like enough. You know, you guys are healing those energies of self-worth. To, you know, she even did something with her hair, you know, to try to fit in. And, you know, she shunned her best friends, you know, and her best friends, they were going to another school or something like that. And they had went to the same what was it, hockey camp, you know what I'm saying? But she was freaking out. And they had to put her in the box. I think that's where you've been at, in the timeout box. You know, and she had to regulate her emotions. And, you know, her friends were like, are you okay? Came and saw her like, are you all right? And Riley was like, she had a first, like, real panic attack. And I feel like you've had a panic attack of life. Like, one big fucking panic attack. It's, you know, and it's brought you to the realization of, like, you know what, I don't got to do all of these things to fit in. I'm cool by who I am, you know. And you guys are recognizing, like, the worth that you have. Like, you know, and Riley, she was an awesome player. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the top in her team. You know, but she felt like she had to do it all alone, all by herself. Like, you know, she's like, oh, if I do this, if I get all these, then the coach will have to recognize me. They're going to recognize me. They're going to see how great I am. They're going to make me, put me on the new team, put me on this team. And this is, you know what I mean? All of that stuff. And, you know, I feel like you're realizing that you don't have to be alone, that you do have support around you. And that you're, you know, you are worth the effort, period. Eventually, you know, the other emotions, they all came back to headquarters, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and there's something similar there. I just want you guys to know I love you again, and I'll see you later. I gotta go. Bye.